Bonjour, hi, this is Sarah Leitiden with Excelsior Classes in the French department, and today I just wanted to offer you all a short tutorial video about one of the most difficult aspects of pronunciation in the French language. And for most students, I find that that is the letter R. The French R is very different than the English R or the Spanish R. You say it in a completely different part of the throat. The problems that I normally see with the French R is that students do try to associate it with what they already know. So they'll say it just like the English R. So for example, my name, Sarah, they'll say it with the r sound, Sarah. Or they'll gravitate toward the Spanish R, which sounds just more foreign and romantic. You roll your R there, and so it's Sarah. So you get the r sound at the end. But that's not the French R. The French R actually happens in the back of your throat. It's kind of a rough, gravelly sound. So if we were to say my name in French, we would say Sarah. And you can kind of hear that in the back of my throat. That's a hard sound to master. So today I just wanted to offer you 3 tips for how maybe you can better your French R or improve your French R as you work toward perfect pronunciation in the French language. So the first way that I want to teach you is really easy and it makes a lot of sense. So I call this gargling air. So if you pretend you're gargling mouthwash, right? You take a sip, you swish it around, tilt your head back, and you gargle in the back of your throat. We're going to pretend to do that, except just with air. So we'll take a sip of air, swish it around, and then gargle. And you can hear that sound in the back of my throat, the sound in the back. And that's exactly what we're looking for. That is the French R. And so once you've mastered that, once you've been practicing that a little bit, the next way that I like to teach students to get a feel for the French R is to take the tip of their tongue and stick it behind the back row of teeth. So you just glue it back there like this. And then we're going to say the English word air. Okay? But by gluing our tongue to the back of our teeth, we have to keep the R sound in the back of our throat. So if I say the word, I'm going to glue my tongue. Air, air, air. And you can kind of hear that graveling at the back of my throat. You'll also notice that to do that, I had to keep my mouth open, and that encourages that sound. You really can't make that sound if your mouth closes all the way. And the last way that I want to teach you to master the French R really breaks down just a basic French word, and I have it here on cards. So we're going to be breaking down the word arabe, which, as it looks, means Arab in French, but we're not going to jump right into saying it right away, so I'm going to break it down for you. The first thing we're going to do is remove that middle consonant altogether. We're going to pretend that it doesn't even exist. So we're going to see the word like this, and we'll pronounce it without the consonant. We'll say ab, ab. Once we've mastered that, we'll move on to the next step. Now the next step is to replace the R with an H. The R with an H. And the reason that we do that is because the H sound originates in the same part of the throat as the French R. So if you think about saying the word hot, where does the originate? Way back here. And so that's what we're looking for. We're just associating it with a familiar sound. So here we'll say ahab, ahab. And once we've gotten that one, we're ready to move forward to the full word and adding in that gargly, gravelly sound at the back of our throat. So just like with gargling, And just like with we're going to add the R into this word. So we'll say ahab. Ahab. Okay, so you're just adding that gargle to the H sound. And this is something that will work with other French words as well if you want to work on breaking down other French words with R sounds. But this is just a short, easy way to show it. And the thing is once you get the French R, once you understand it, it's pretty easy to integrate into your speech. So I hope that this has been a helpful video for you. I hope you found some techniques that will help you out as you're working on your French pronunciation. And if you have any more questions about French or ways to learn, we'd love to connect with you. You can click on the links below. Thanks so much. Merci. Au revoir.